Hello, instructor. My name is Lê Quang Nhạ, and today our group will talk about network security service like Firewall, SSH, and VPN configuration in Ubuntu. First, we need to know what is network security in Ubuntu. So, network security involves protecting data and resource on a network from unauthorized access, misuse, and destruction. It ensures the integrity, confidentiality, and availability of data through various techniques. Ubuntu relies on Linux strong security model, but requires additional configurations to counter evolving threats. So why network security in Ubuntu is important? In Linux, it inherently secure due to their permission-based model. However, in networked environment, the protections are insufficient. Robust network security is essential to prevent unauthorized access and data breach, protect sensitive data or on personal or enterprise systems, defend against attacks like DDoS or man-in-the-middle exploits, stop the spread of malware within networks. Here are some most common network security threats. Unauthorized access, exploiting system vulnerabilities to steal or disrupt. Malware, for example, virus, worms, or trojans. Phishing, tricking users into revealing sensitive information. Network sniffing, intercepting traffic for data theft. Denial of service, overloading networks to block legitimate access. What is network security service? It refers to tools, systems, and protocols designed to protect networked environments from unauthorized access and other cyber threats. The main objectives of network security service are protection. It's got the data and resource from threats like malware, hackers, or unauthorized users. It prevents, block potential attacks or unauthorized activities before they occur. Network security service also detect and identify, respond to security breach or abnormalities, and mitigate damage and recover from security incidents efficiently. And today we're gonna talk about some common network security service like Firewall, SSH, and VPN.
My name is Maya Huang, and now I will present to you the firewall. So first of all, what is firewall? A firewall is a security tool used in computer networks to monitor, control, and block network traffic based on security rules. It acts as the first line of defense for a network, prevent unauthorized access. Firewalls take data entering and leaving the network, allow legitimate traffic while blocking suspicious or harmful traffic. It can be physical devices or software applications running on computers or servers. They protect against cyber attacks, malware, and other external threats such as DDoS attacks by blocking malicious traffic. Next, How firewall works? Inspecting data packets. It will check its incoming package details, such as IP address, port, and protocol. Comparison with security rules. The firewall compares the packet with predefined security rules to decide whether to allow or block it. And we have three methods of packet inspection. Packet filtering, take basic information in the packet header. Stateful inspection, tracks connection state, allowing only regulated packets. Deep packet inspection, uh, analyze the full content of packets for hidden threads. So we have step in packet handling, receive packet, inspect header, compare with rules. So it will decide to allow or block.
So, hello teacher, my name is Ta Quang Anh, and I'm gonna talk about the SSH security. First is overview. Secure Shell is a cryptographic network protocol widely used to securely access and manage systems over an unsecured network. It was designed as a more secure alternative to early protocols like Telnet and unlocking, which transmitted data including password in plain text, making them vulnerable to interception. To remove encrypted connections, SSH set up a connection between a user device and a faraway machine, often a server. It uses encryption to scramble the data that traverses the connection. An intercepting party would only find something like static, random data that means nothing unless it is decrypted. The ability to tunnel. In networking, tunneling is a method for moving packets across a network using a protocol or path they would not ordinarily to be able to use. Tunneling works by grabbing data packets with additional information called headers to change their destination. SSH tunnels use a technique called port forwarding to send packets from one machine to another. Next is how SSH works. So the first is operates on TCP/IP. SSH run on the TCP/IP protocol suite, which formats, routes, and forwards packets. IP determines the destination address, like a home address, while TCP specifies the port, like a room number. The public key cryptography. SSH use asymmetric encryption, public and private keys for encryption and authentication. Both sides authenticate each other using their key pairs, then establish a shared symmetric key to encrypt data exchange. The main difference from HTTPS is SSH authenticates both sides of the connection. User authentication. In addition to device authentication, users must enter a username and password to gain access. Once authenticated, user can execute commands on the remote machine. The SSH tunneling port forwarding. Port forwarding allows data to be sent from one IP address and port to another. Next is the SSH implementations. SSH is an open protocol. It has been implemented for most computing platforms. The open source OpenSSH implementation is mostly found on Linux, Unix, and other OS operating systems based on Berkeley software distributed, including Apple Mac OS. Most implementations of the SSH suite comprise the following three utilities. The first is secure login, next is secure shell, and the final is secure copy. SSH uses public key cryptography to authenticate the remote computer and enable the remote computer to authenticate the user if necessary. There are currently dozens of SSH implementations available for various platforms and under a variety of open source proprietary licenses. The next is SSH commands. Why graphical interface for SSH exists? It is most commonly used via the command line or in scripts, executing the SSH command without argument. Display a list of parameters and options for the SSH command. The first is the basic SSH command. The simple way to connect a remote host is by specifying the destination hostname or IP address. The command example is ssh server.example.org. This connects to server.example.org, prompting for the password of the user account currently logged in. If the remote host requires a different user ID, we can use the command is ssh remote host user ID and server.example.org to execute a single command on the remote host and then exit specified command after SSH connection. We use ssh example.org and ls. So we have a list of commands. The first is key SSH executable. We have SSHD start the SSH server, enabling the incoming SSH connection. Second is shell script keygen generates authentication key pass for automated login, single sign-on, or host authentication. Script shell copy ID copies and install an script shell key on a remote host for passwordless login or SSO. Script shell agent manage identify keys and their passphrase, enabling logins without re-entering credentials. Script shell adds keys to script shell authentication agent used in conjunction with the script shell agent for SSO. SCP, a secure copy tool for transferring files between computers, replacing the older RCP command. The SFTP, a secure file transfer program, prefer over traditional FTP and FTP secure for internet file sharing. And we have common commands for remote server. Is cd change directories on the remote server and pwd display the current working directory on the remote server. Next is security risk associated with SSH. Any protocol can be abused by malicious parties, and SSH encrypted nature and tunneling capabilities make it particularly appealing to attackers. SSH has been used in a number of document attacks in order to extract private data when backdoor routes into a secure network and even gain root access on servers. Certain types of attacks can also steal SSH keys in order to access private computers and servers. In fact, SSH key management is a major security problem for large organizations, and their many servers may use thousands or even millions of keys, and tracking and updating those keys is close to impossible. Once an attacker gains a key, they may have persistent access for months or years.
Hello, my name is Trân Ngọc Thạnh. Uh, Now I will talk about VPN configuration. So a VPN or a virtual private network is a secure connection method that extends a private network across a public network like the internet. So it allows users to send or receive a data as if their devices were directly connected to the private network, ensuring the data privacy, security, and remote access to network resources. Uh, VPNs protect data through encryption can hide a user IP address. It plays a crucial role in network security by creating an encrypt, encrypted connection over public or untrusted networks, such as the internet. This allows the only user to securely send and receive data as though they were connected directly to a private network. How VPNs secure data transmission? A VPN achieves this security by establishing a tunnel between the user device and the private network. Data transmitted through this tunnel is encrypted, ensuring that sensitive information remains confidential and protected from inter interception or unauthorized access. So how this process works? Here are some three common. The first one is encryption. So encryption. So what does it mean? What does it do? It converts the readable data into an unreadable format, like a ciphertext using encryption algorithm. So how it secures it? Even if someone intercept the data, they cannot read it without the decryption key. Uh, the next one is tunneling protocols. VPNs encapsulate data packets within another packet before sending them through the tunnel. This hides the original data and its destination from outsiders. Common tunneling protocol includes uh, in OpenVPN, it's highly secure and customized, uh, and in WireGuard, it's lightweight and fast, using modern cryptographic techniques. And in IPsec, it works with protocols like L2TP and IKEv2 for secure tunneling. The last one is authentication. So it will verify the identities of both client and the server to prevent un unauthorized access. How it secures? It will certificates ensure only authenticated devices can connect. It will also need username and password, add an additional layer of security. And the last one is FNA. It will require something the the user knows. For example, like the password and something they have. The The next one is some type of VPN protocols. The first one is OpenVPN. OpenVPN is a widely used open source VPN protocol known for its strong security, flexibility, and extensive configuration options. Uh, it operates on both UDP and TCP, making it adaptable for various network conditions. The second one is IPsec with IKEv2. Uh, IPsec, or Internet Protocol Security, is a suite of protocols for securing Internet Protocol or IP communications through encryption and authentication. It is often paired with IKEv2 Internet Key Exchange version 2, a protocol that establishes a secure tunnel and manages encryption keys. The last one is WiFiGuard. WiFiGuard is a newer open-source VPN protocol designed to be simple, lightweight, and efficient. Unlike the more complex OpenVPN and IPsec, WiFiGuard has a streamlined code base. Some comparison between these three protocols. So about OpenVPN, in the security part, it is strong security with AES 256 encryption on OpenSSL. In the performance, it performed well in both TCP and UDP mode, but not as fast as the WiFiGuard or IKEv2. And about the compatibility, it in medium compatibility and extensive configuration options. About the IPsec, it's very strong security with widely trusted for secure IP communication. It has high performance, especially stable for mobile device, and it is medium to high complexity. complexity. Setup can require expertise, especially for IPsec policies. The last one is WiFiGuard. Uh, in security, is modern state-of-the-art cryptographic primitive. It varies fast due to link code base and lightweight protocol. It is it is not complexity. It is very simple to set up with a minimalistic design. So that is the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm Lê Quang Nhã, and now I will perform the demo for firewall configuration on Ubuntu. First, to activate firewall on Ubuntu, we use this command. Now we can check if the firewall is activated or not. We see here the status check that the firewall is activated. Now, if we want to allow incoming traffic from a specific port, we use this command. For example, I allow the incoming traffic from port number 22. And if we want to deny a specific port, we can use this command. Here, for example, I deny the port number 2222. Yeah. And if we want to allow connection from a specific IP address, for example, I allow the connection from this IP address. And if we want to deny the connection from one IP address, we use this command. When we use the command is that when we want to allow outgoing traffic on a specific port. And on the contrary, we allow outgoing from a specific port by using the command deny. And now if we check the status of firewall again, we can see here, this is the configuration I did. And if we want to reset all the rules we have done, we use the command reset. Now all the rules have been resetted. Yeah, you will see. And that is the end of the move for firewall configuration.
My name is Nguyễn Bá Gia Hoàng, and now I will perform the SSH and VPN configuration demo. To do these demos, I use two virtual machines. One acts as the server and one acts as the client. First, we will perform the SSH demo. So first, in the server, we have to install OpenSSH server to allow clients to connect via SSH. Then we can start the SSH service by using this command. We will run it on the server. So in the client, we can connect to the SSH server from the client. Use this command. When the username is the user on the server and server IP is the IP address of the server. We can get the IP of the server by this command. This is the IP of the server, and this is the username of the server. Enter the password of the server. So connect completely. So when you successfully connect to the server, you can perform all the command lines on the server, even the sudo command. Yeah, this is the username of the server. So if we want to connect to the SSH server without a password, we can use the SSH key. So first, we have create the SSH key on the client. So this create the RSA key pair with 20 with 2048 bit length. It will generate a key pair, one public key and one secret, one private key. So we just copy the public key to the server. Get the IP of the server and paste here. So now we can connect to the SSH server without password. Um, it can also copy a file from the client to a server by using the scp command. We will copy this file to the server. Uh, and the path to the directory that store this file and we will see this file here. That's all the SSH demo. Now let's move to the VPN demo. In this demo, on the server, first we have to install OpenVPN and ECRSA. The certificates and keys, so I will go through it quickly. Create the ECRSA directory to store certificate data. Then initialize the PKI and create the CA certificate. Create the certificate and key for the OpenVPN server. Create diffie Hellman parameters which I use to secure the key exchange process. After creating the certificates and keys, copy them to the etc OpenVPN directory and create the OpenVPN server configuration file. And we can add the following configuration lines to the file. I will show you. This after copy it. These are some information like it used the port 1194 and UDP protocol. It used the tune device. Is virtual point-to-point network. This is the path to the certificate and key. And this is the IP range allocated to the client when they connect, and some other information here. After that, we can start the OpenVPN server. We also have to create the certificate and key for the client. After creating the client certificates and keys, copy the files, this file, to the client machine using the SCP. In the client, we also have to install OpenVPN. Then we create the OpenVPN client configuration file and add the following configuration lines to this file, similar to the server. These are some information. This is the IP address of the server and the port we have defined on the server configuration file. So finally, we can connect to the VPN server by using this command. So connect it completely. So here we can check. When connected successfully, it will appear here a tune interface, point-to-point network, and the IP allocated is here 10.8.0.6, and that's all my demo and our presentation. Thank you for listening.